Justin, what do you see in that Lions defense?
I mean, we seen their starter was not playing, and they have to go with a backup that they had last year that we went up against. So, but they play a lot of similar coverage that we've seen the past 4 games, and I mean we're just ready to go, ready to execute our plays.
Justin, there's always talk about like avoiding tough situations, staying in 1st and 10, 2nd and short, but inevitably you're going to end up in 3rd downs, 7, 10, that sort of thing. What do you feel like the key to improving in those situations is for this offense?
Well, first up is just executing on 1st and 2nd down, getting those big yardage, so we don't have to see those 3rd and longs. Number 2 would just be just not having any penalties, having any holdings or false starts to put us back even more. So if we just play clean ball, execute our plays from the 1st down, from the first snap, I think we'll be good and stay away from those 3rd and longs.
Justin, have you noticed a pattern in the short, sample size that you have this year of how teams are maybe coming at you different now than they were your rookie year, or is it team by team? What have you seen?
It hasn't been too much different so far. It's really less bracket coverage than I thought I would get. So I mean that's good news. I hope it stays like that. But I mean, if they change up the coverages, we'll have something for that.
Can you tell if a team treats you like the bigger threat, or Adam treats you like the bigger threat, or does it change from play to play? How does that work?
I mean, you can tell if the safety carries over to your side a little bit more. Have a nickel buzz out to your side a little more. I mean, it kind of goes on and off. You kind of can tell. So far, they haven't really been playing so much of bracket coverage or anything like that. But
did you see more of that as last year went on?
yeah, towards the end of the season, started seeing a little bit more of that and matching, having the number 1 corner match with you, stuff like that.
Your touchdown catch against the Browns, were trying to bracket you, it looked
Yeah.
like, and they just botched it?
Yeah, they was playing like a kind of like a cover 4, kind of like a bracket coverage, like me and Adam kind of. So sat right in the hole. It was a good throw by Kirk.
How have you advanced when it comes to reading defenses and adjusting? I mean, when any rookie comes in the league, it's a lot different, right? So, I mean, where do you feel like you're at with that? Like, are you fully comfortable now that you're in year 2?
Yeah, I was pretty comfortable last year. I was kind of heavy on learning the coverages at LSU. Me being in the slot my last year, I needed to learn more coverages than what I needed to outside. So carry on from that, I kind of know the different coverages, knowing how the linebackers play and everything. So I learned from LSU and carrying on to the league.
What's the best thing Peterson's taught you about playing against NFL corners?
I mean, he's the best of the best. I mean, going up against him every single day helps me progress as a receiver. Just asking him different ways to better myself, better my route. What things that he see in my route to trigger him jumping it, or different things that I ask about. He's taught me a lot, and I'm looking pretty good this season. Because of him.
Is there an example of a specific thing he's taught you, or you just don't want to?
It was one of the routes I had a double move on, and he didn't bite on the first move that I put on him. And I asked him later that day, I was like, what made you not go for that move? And he was like, something about me not normally running the route that I did the first step, so it didn't really trigger him as much. So him saying something like that, it threw me off. But it's just him.
I think he said something like training camp, like when you were like 10 years old, like there was an apartment complex that he was living in Baton Rouge that like, I don't know, do you remember like that were you guys like playing like parking lot football at that point?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
do you remember those days?
Yeah, at LSU, it was called the WCA. It's where most athletes stay on campus. So my brother and him was roommates, and yeah, Jordan and him was roommates, and we would just be outside the parking lot, just throwing the football around, just having fun with the ball.
Jordan's been up here with you throughout the season. Is he living with you now this
Yeah,
season?
yeah, he's staying with me now.
What what kind of benefit is that, just like having him here? Like, as you go through a season, like, some people live alone, some people have families, but you're still really young. To have like your brother with you, what's that like?
It's lovely. Just not to be here alone. Just having somebody that I can talk to every single day. Coming home, just having my brother there. It's lovely having somebody, like him up here to help around.
Are you guys still going over to Pat's house and like?
Yeah, we do sometimes. I use his chamber sometimes.
Like a hyperbaric?
Yeah. He told me about that, and I wanted to see how that worked and everything. So, yeah, but we go over there and chop it up sometimes.
You and your brother like dissect film together, or is it more like, hey, when I come home, I don't want to talk football, I just want to relax?
Nah, we talk football. I come home, show him the film, show him what plays that I won on, some plays that I should have did, whatever on. So, we talk football, but after the film, we chill out, play video games, and relax.
What's the hyperbaric chamber like?
It's very difficult to explain. But you got a little oxygen mask on. It's like in a chamber full of pressure, and you just chill out. Watch whatever show you want, or do whatever. But it's pretty cool. You can take a nap. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think Kirk had one. I think he slept in it actually.
Yeah. I think it's only like for like 45 to an hour. So, yeah, it's a nice little nap. Do you justice.
Anything else?
Thank you.